Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on Fanatical's very positive bundle 2023 of July 2023. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the link provided in the description below, not only will you gain access to an incredible bundle, but you also have the opportunity to support this channel. Your support will mean the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Alwa's Legacy, a Metroidvania-style game that features the magical girl Zoe, who has been sent to Alwa to save it from the clutches of the dubious Vika, with one significant difference. Zoe has no idea what she's doing or where she is, as in, she's amnesiac. In Alwa's Legacy, Zoe's arsenal isn't the most exciting, consisting of a basic melee attack and 3 different spells. However, the game's minimalistic approach to gameplay makes it stand out. Zoe has most of what she needs at the beginning of the game, and there aren't any crazy attacks that let you wipe out hordes of enemies or upgrades that allow you to breeze through the game's hard parts. The game forces you to get better as you play through it. The game has 5 main dungeons, each with its own unique gimmick, making sure that none of them feel similar to one another. However, the dungeons do not execute perfectly because there's some weird scaling going on with its difficulty. Exploring Alwa's overworld isn't exactly something you would consider to be hard, but the dungeons are harder than the overworld. The beginning of the game makes sense, but the writers never reveal how Zoe lost her memory, why was she back in Alwa, and why everything was happening once again. However, the story is not the central focus, and the game's retroness in both gameplay and aesthetics, along with its modern ingenuity, make it a lot of fun. At number 2 we have Scarlet Tower, a roguelite game that once again draws inspiration from Vampire Survivors. You play as one of the 7 characters trying to survive waves of enemies for 20 minutes. The game has a unique progression system where you can earn XP and gold during the day, which allows you to level up and upgrade weapons or passive abilities. At night, enemies are more vicious, but you earn night crystals, which are upgrade glyphs on your abilities and faction-specific skills. The game features a variety of weapons, and when 2 compatible weapons max out, they fuse to become even more powerful. Unlike Vampire Survivors, you can level up the fused weapon, making it even stronger. You can also use gold to upgrade your character's unique abilities and core stats, or level up familiars for passive upgrades. Scarlet Tower's environments are engaging, with actual obstacles, making it more strategic than looping crowds of enemies. You can raise the corruption level for more rewards, but it makes the level harder. The day and night cycle makes things more strategic, as you might want to level up quickly during the day and set yourself up to survive more easily at night. Scarlet Tower has room to grow, with the developer planning to add more characters and quality of life additions. The game lacks Vampire Survivors' humor, but has gorgeous graphics and unique ideas. Overall, Scarlet Tower has its own identity that sets it apart from other roguelike games, and is worth trying if you enjoy Vampire Survivors. At number 3 we have Dynopunk, a sci-fi visual novel style game that tackles the dilemma of an alternate reality where dinosaurs have evolved and created an advanced civilization. This game offers stunning visuals, an enthralling plot, and a diverse soundtrack. While the gameplay is simple and remains enjoyable, although it may not appeal to all players. Set in Synth City, the story revolves around Chris, the last Tyrannosaur on Earth, who opens a repair shop. As repair shops are being outlawed to promote new device sales, Chris discovers blueprints for a time machine and decides to fund its construction using his repair shop. The plot is engaging, featuring complex themes and the ability to influence the actions of clients, which impacts the main story and leads to multiple endings for each character. The gameplay consists of repairing gadgets and interacting with clients. Repairing gadgets involves investigating and installing the correct module, while occasionally pranking clients for more money. Talking to clients allows players to influence their moods and decisions, altering the endings of each character. Despite its simplicity, the gameplay is enjoyable and complements the engaging story. Visually, Dynopunk impresses with its cyberpunk aesthetic and expressive character portraits. The lo-fi soundtrack adds to the immersive experience, although the vocal tracks can be distracting. Overall, the game's presentation is fantastic. Despite its straightforward gameplay, Dynopunk is an incredible game with branching pathways, a compelling story, and remarkable visuals. It offers entertainment throughout its entire runtime, and is highly recommended. At number 4 we have A Juggler's Tale, a puzzle platformer that is presented through the lens of a medieval-era puppet show. The game takes place on the stage of an old puppet theater cart with a narrator. You play the role of a young girl named Abby, a juggler in a traveling circus. You're a star during the day, but at night you are forced into your cage by a cruel ringmaster. One night, you saw an opportunity to escape, and there start your intense journey that will see you braving the elements and evading bandits hired to stuff you back into your cage. Every character is incredibly emotive and full of personality, despite being made of wood. Gameplay-wise, it is pretty simplistic. You can jump, interact with some objects, and picking up small items to throw at puzzle solutions. As you are a marionette, your strings attached to your limbs can get caught in objects in the foreground. This will form a huge part of the puzzles in this game. There are also intense chase sections that will see your strings being used to escape your pursuer. These chase sequences can be difficult at times with little room for error. The game lasts about the length of a feature film, about 2 or 3 hours, so if you enjoy a good puzzle platformer, this game will be worth your time. And number 5 we have Mythic Ocean, a game that offers a serene and frictionless gaming experience, focusing on swimming, talking, and reading. The game starts in a library, where you meet Elile, a character who informs you that your memories are gone, and you are in an in-between place known as the Ocean. As the steward of the world-birthing process, you interact with several gods who have forgotten their divine status and guide their perception of themselves and their surroundings. By challenging or reinforcing their beliefs, you shape the world that one of the gods will create, and the others playing a role in its development. To influence the outcome, you can find hidden portals leading to a library, and collect pages that provide insight into the ocean. Giving these pages to Elile earns you a crown, which you can offer to one of the gods to increase their chances of becoming the creator of the new world. Each god represents different human traits, and your interactions with them unlock different fables and consequences. The game emphasizes that complex societies resist one-size-fits-all solutions, and promotes philosophical reasoning. While the lessons may not be deep, the liveliness and plot twists in Mythic Ocean make it a suitable game for introducing kids to philosophical thinking. Overall, Mythic Ocean offers a tranquil and unique gaming experience, focusing on exploration, conversation, and decision-making within a whimsical setting. And number 6 we have The Dungeon Beneath, a permadeath dungeon-crawling role-playing game. It is an auto-battler game, where combat resolves automatically, but strategic thinking is essential. The game focuses on challenging an evil god in procedurally generated dungeons. You control a hero accompanied by a party of warriors, and if your hero dies, the run ends. The goal is to defeat the god named Abaddon, although the story is not prominently featured. Each run offers a unique experience due to randomized hero selection and dungeon generation. At the beginning of the game, you choose one of several heroes, each with a special ability. As you progress, you can find or hire additional companions to join your party, with a maximum cap of 4 or 5 for the Prince hero. Battles occur between your hero and party and the enemy's hero and minions. Tactical placement of units in columns and rows is crucial, and their stats, such as health, attack power, and speed, influence combat. Units possess special abilities that can be combined strategically with other units, heroes, equipment, and artifacts. Synergy between units is essential for success, and building a party with synergy is important for deep dungeon runs. Rewards such as gold, items, and experience are obtained after battles, and various dungeons in the room offer opportunities for rest, purchasing units, acquiring potions, or equipping units with items. The game continues until your hero dies, unlocking New Game Plus for a harder mode. Progression unlocks new artifacts, boons, units, and more, adding depth and tactical options. The Dungeon Beneath is a competent and compelling game, despite being a freshman effort by Puzzlebox Games. The game offers simplicity and an enjoyable gameplay experience with runs lasting between 15 minutes to an hour. If you have an interest in this genre, this game is worth considering. And number 7 we have Karma City Police, a comedy 2D exploration JRPG game. In this game, you play as a 911 dispatcher in an understaffed and underfunded police station. The game blends various genres and offers minigames to keep players engaged. It's a unique and interesting game that immerses you in its world. From the start, Karma City Police showcases its personality and world building. You have a snarky office mate, a basic tutorial, and a crappy computer as a new dispatcher. Your job is to handle emergency calls and determine whether a police presence is required, along with assessing the urgency and the need for firearms. Since the station is severely underfunded and understaffed, resources are limited, and you must make wise decisions to avoid sending cops to unnecessary situations or putting them at risk. Between calls, you interact with co-workers and superiors who see newcomers as gophers. You engage in tasks like fetching coffee, bringing food, training, and assisting in the infirmary. The police station is chaotic and maze-like, but a map helps you navigate. Tensions run high in Karma City Police, and conflicts often turn into brawls, which are resolved through pinball minigames. Launching yourself as a pinball and enemies adds a unique twist to the gameplay. While the game excels in its individual facets such as the 8-bit tones, pixel art, writing, and mechanics, the overall story feels somewhat lacking, ending abruptly without fulfilling its potential. However, the immersive world building and engaging gameplay make up for this drawback. As a single developer game, Karma City Police impresses with its extensive world building and innovative mechanics. Although the game could have been longer, it delivers a tight and enjoyable experience. So if you're looking for a different and exciting game that keeps you on your toes, Karma City Police is worth exploring. And that's all for this bundle. This bundle offers a good mix of some really fun and interesting games. I would recommend this. Do note that some of these were previously available in previous bundles, so do check your Steam library before purchasing. In any case, kindly show your support by liking and subscribing to the channel, and I look forward to connecting with you in the upcoming video.